Hey guys, Dr. Allison Bremner here, and I'm going to try to do this video without my microphone because I forgot the adapter today. So I want to talk to you about gardening. And so something you might not know about me is I love to garden. And so if you know the rule of thumb, you sort of plant after Mother's Day. So I planted all my seeds. The thing is, what I find is when you're in the garden a lot of times you're just trying to get things done, pulling weeds, and you don't do the best things for your back. So today I want to talk to you about how you can garden and still save your back. Because I know sometimes I've worked in the garden for 2 or 3 hours and I haven't taken the precautions to stretch and do the proper movements, that my back is killing me. So I'm not sure if you've experienced that. But here's a couple things I want to talk to you about when you're gardening. So the first thing is you want to actually stretch your hamstrings. So I know this might seem silly, but just think about like when you're working out, you want to make sure you're doing certain movements so that you don't get hurt. So the best stretch that you can do, again, at the good morning. So you could just put your hands like this, or you can put like a broom behind your neck. You see a lot of CrossFitters do this, but it's great to warm up your hamstrings. And it's just bending forward like this. Feel that, stretch your hamstrings, come back, go down. You can hold it for a couple of seconds, but this is supposed to be an activative stretch. So you're trying to activate your hamstrings. And this is so that when you do bend down, you're not going to be hurting your back. So before you start gardening, do a couple of good mornings is really going to help you get going. The second thing that I want to make sure you're aware of is when you're weeding, a lot of times we're in this position and we're pulling and we're pulling, and that is just creating a lot of pressure on your back. So a simple tip that you can do is actually just go down and kneel down, so you can put down like a towel or some sort of pad underneath your knees, so that when you're kneeling, you're just pulling like this using your arms and you're not using your back. Because sometimes you don't realize, but if you're in this position all the time and you're holding it and then you're pulling and straining, that can really, really hurt your back. The third tip is use your legs. So a lot of times you're using a wheelbarrow, you're picking up really heavy dirt and you're moving it into, because if you live in Colorado, you know that the dirt is not great for gardening. So you really got to put that compost, the topsoil, and you mix it all together. So one thing that I want to make sure you're doing is when you're picking something up, again, if you're picking up a bag, you don't want to be twisting and using your back, because you're using all these core muscles. And you should be using your strong muscles, which are your legs. So if you get down, you want to squat down and pick up things like that. It's even better if you do it in front of yourself. So right in front of yourself, you're bending down and you're using your legs, picking things up. And that can be for a wheelbarrow, that can be for a bag of dirt, or even when it's something light, like if you're just going down and pick up the plants. Make sure that you're using your legs and not just your back. So those are my tips for you for gardening. I hope that was helpful for you, and I hope that you have a lovely garden this year. I've had some extra time to build some garden beds. I'd love to see what you have done, so send me a picture of your garden beds and your garden. I'm always wanting to learn, and that's it. That's all I got for you. Take care. Let me know if you have any questions and want me to cover anything. I'd be more than happy to do that. And I will talk to you later. Bye.